Welcome to the 25th annual Quakecon and our first ever Quakecon at home. As you can see, things are a little different this year. Palmer, don't start.
No barking in the BYOC.
Many of us are still in quarantine, others are beginning to emerge. Whatever the case in your local community, we knew three things. One, now's probably not the best time to gather thousands of you in one location. Two, we miss you all. Really, we do. Quakecon is a lot of fun for me personally and for everyone at Bethesda. In the past decade that I've been attending the show, I've gotten to know a lot of you. We've played tabletop games together, we've hung out in the BYOC, and that's what makes Quakecon so special. It's about being together, playing together, and celebrating our love of games together. Which brings me to our third point. This is the 25th Quakecon. We knew we needed to celebrate that and to bring the Quakecon vibe to players around the world, to capture that festival-like feel and connect with you during 3 days of programming, to escape, interact, to play, and perhaps most important, to give back together. We've always enjoyed working with charities as part of Quakecon, and this year's no different. But like the show itself, we're going global, expanding our charitable reach with fundraising efforts to support national and international charities. We'll share more on how you can contribute soon. But first, for all the new people joining us for this Quakecon at home, I want to take a few minutes to let you know what Quakecon is all about. This is the event that you know and love. Welcome to Quakecon.
Ready to rip and tear?
You can see why this show, with its unique and dedicated community, is so amazing, and why this event is a favorite for so many year after year. A quarter century of Quakecons. Clearly the show had to go on, but it's a very different kind of show. We've taken one of the biggest LAN parties in the world and turned it virtual. And we've gone global, not just in reach, but in participation, with streams scheduled from our teams around the world. But there's one thing even our volunteers don't all agree on. Folks, have we come to a decision on this yet?
I'm so happy to be ready to plan Quakecon's 25th anniversary. Are you ready?
It's not the 25th anniversary.
Wait a minute. That's next year. 25. What?
It's the anniversary. We're excited. It's the anniversary.
No, it's the 25th. You don't have the anniversary on the first one. You have the anniversary on the second one.
Quakecon started in
Which one
1996.
is it? Year?
You're off by one.
I'm pretty sure it's 24.
It's okay. It happens.
It's just words, whatever. It's the one where we almost changed venues. Still, what's the problem with this?
So 5 years ago.
Settled, clear as mud. Participating in that great debate, some of the volunteers who have helped build this show for the last quarter century. So I want to take a moment to once again thank the Quakecon volunteers who contributed to this year's show as well, helping shape it with their ideas and ongoing support. And as a special tribute to the volunteers and to the show itself, I vow that I will live the full Quakecon experience at home. For the next 3 days, I will only eat food served from a truck. I've got all my favorite t-shirts from previous Quakecons lined up and ready to wear, and I'll be popping into the streams to chat with all of you throughout the show. But before we jump into the programming, let's take a moment to update you on a few of our games.
There we go. It's recording. Check, check. 1, 2, 3.
Welcome, everyone, to the temporary headquarters of ZeniMax Online Studios. You know,
Quakecon is one of my favorite shows of the year. In fact, it's community-based, just like Elder Scrolls Online. Some of my favorite ESO panel discussions have come at Quakecon, where we get more time to go in depth about game features and systems. We're really sorry we can't be there in person this year, but I'm glad I get this moment to share with you, even if it's just on video. This year, ESO is taking you on a year-long journey through the dark heart of Skyrim. We recently launched the Greymoor chapter, and now record numbers of you are adventuring across the iconic landscape and discovering the sinister secrets lurking beneath Skyrim. And we've got more to come. The Stonethorn DLC is launching later this month, and to celebrate, I've got the world premiere of an all-new gameplay trailer for you. Check it out now.
Never, in the history of House Ravenwatch, have we witnessed such a depraved vampire conspiracy. The resurrection of the Grey Host would mean the end of Skyrim. Perhaps even Tamriel itself.
And if you haven't yet played ESO, now is the perfect time to start. It's free to play on all platforms for the next 2 weeks. So come and join the over 16 million of you that have adventured across this amazing fantasy virtual world. We can't wait to see you in Tamriel. Thank you, everyone.
Awesome. Now let's catch up with Jeff Gardner at Bethesda Game Studios. I mean, he's at home, but you know what I mean.
This is my new puppy, Moki. Hi, Moki. So we were at Quakecon about to do a big panel. When you first walk in that magnificent hotel and it's like a adult wonderland, and then you go back into the room with everyone's rigs and their computers and you see everything that's going on there and the excitement, it's amazing. And I actually really wanted to bring my son this year, but with the release of Wastelanders this year, we brought NPCs back into the game. Our last patch just recently added in a new Looking for Group feature and a challenge board we call Legendary Run, which is free to all players to allow you to do daily challenges, to get unlock items and weapons. The game is super fun. We are continuing to tweak it, reading community feedback, changing things. It's going to be an ever-evolving game. We want it to evolve with the fans, and we're not done yet. Soon, we'll have even more coming, including one Wasteland. You'll be able to go anywhere with anyone and take on challenges regardless of your level. We'll also be adding a new way to explore and experience our dungeons with daily ops, plus the Season 2 Challenge Pass, Armor Ace. And remember, all our updates are free to anyone who owns Fallout 76, so keep playing and keep sharing your feedback with us. And if you haven't visited Appalachia, we welcome you to join us and see how much fun you can have rebuilding the Wasteland. Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff. Now let's check in with Marty and Hugo for the latest on Doom Eternal.
The hair has gotten very long. It's feeling a little 80s right now. I figured I'd try to use the
Marty and I are a team, and Marty's the executive producer. He's the Jerry Bruckheimer of this equation. So to see him with longer hair, it's a little weird, but I'm digging Marty's hair, personally. I think it looks good.
If you've ever been to Quakecon in Dallas, you know just how much this event means to all of us at id. For the past 25 years, we've camped out playing games with you in the BYOC, offered sneak peeks and demos of our latest work, or shared our design stories in panels and presentations. And you've always been there for us. Thank you so much for helping create some of the best moments and memories in the history of our studio and our games.
It's been amazing to see your response to Doom Eternal. I mean, I get so much from watching you play on Twitch and YouTube, from the Ultra Nightmare runs to the new players going through the campaign for the first time, or the incredible displays of skill from our top battle mode players on Friday Night Fights. Through it all, we're seeing you learn, get better, and master the experience. And that's what Doom Eternal is all about. So no matter who you are or how you play the game, know that your passion and appreciation continues to motivate all of us in everything we do.
There is only one dominant life form in this universe. The Slayer's time is now.
It's also amazing the amount of carnage and destruction you've managed to create in the short time since launch. Like, how about the fact that you've killed more than 12 billion demons? 2.9 billion of those were by glory kills alone, and 1 billion with everyone's favorite, the Super Shotgun. Or how about the 607 million nuked demons by the BFG? I mean, altogether, that's a lot of dead demons. And who doesn't want more toys? You've managed to collect 41 million of those things and amass 86 million one-ups. And by the way, because I get asked this all the time, yes, the team at Bethesda is working hard at getting the real toys made for you.
We really have enjoyed seeing how much fun you're having with the game. But we've also been hard at work on updates and new content, from new visual rendering modes and a totally new battle mode map to empower demons and multiplayer latency improvements. Doom Eternal gets bigger and better with every update. Despite the challenges of working from home, we're still looking forward to releasing Invasion and more campaign master levels, as well as new maps, playable demons, and a competitive ranked mode for battle mode. Our highest priority, however, has been on what you told us you want most. So, what better place to share a short tease of our first campaign expansion?
You are here to restore order to my world. With the demons in control, you understand the threat they pose to all my creations.
Yes, The Ancient Gods Part 1 picks up after the events of Doom Eternal. Hell was ripped, heaven was torn, and the Slayer's legend grew. Your rampage of destruction saved humanity from extinction, but it came at a cost. Now there's an imbalance in power in the heavens, and the true ruler of the Doom universe must rise to set things right. It's all very cool, very comic book.
Yes, thank you again from everyone at id Software. And hopefully, we'll be seeing you all in person again next year.
Next up, let's head to Tokyo, the home of Ghostwire Tokyo, and visit with the incomparable Shinji Mikami.
単語ゲームワークスの三上真司です。こんな時期ですけど、クエイコンにオンラインで参加してくれる皆さん、ありがとうございます。なんか最近しんどいなと思ってたら、今年で、業界30年になってました。ゲーム業界の化石にはなりたくないので、これからは生きた化石として頑張ろうと思います。さて、ゴーストワイヤーの話です。前回の PV の後、皆さんから非常に良い反響をいただきました。ありがとうございます。残りの制作期間をかけて、私たち指導、よりユニークでより魅力的な作品にするために、頑張っていきたいと思っています。そして今回、ゴーストワイヤー東京について重大な発表があります。なんとゴーストワイヤー東京では犬の頭をなでなでよしよしすることができます。ではまた。
Arigato, Mikami-san. Speaking of petting dogs, be sure to donate to one of our favorite Quakecon charities, Dallas Pets Alive, for some really cool t-shirts. More on that later. Now let's see what's up with our friends at Arcane Leon, Dinga, and Sebastian.
Sorry, I just bumped the camera.
Okay.
Bonjour tout le monde. Such a honor to be following Shinji Mikami.
But we're also honored to be addressing all of you at Quakecon.
Like our friends at Tango, Arcane released our first gameplay trailer for Deathloop in June at the PS5 Future of Gaming event.
We were energized by all your heartwarming positive feedback. Let's recap what we can share with you about our game.
We introduced you to Colt, a soldier trapped in a time loop on the island of Black Reef, hunted by everyone, forced to relive the same day over and over again. In order to free himself from this cycle of madness, Colt must kill 8 powerful visionaries before midnight. But they are scattered across the island, and their schedules don't seem to line up in a way that would make it possible. And this is where you come in. You get to decide how to solve what we like to call a reverse murder puzzle. Figure out your target's plans, decide how and when to exploit them, how to go loud or to go stealthy, what passes to take. And each time the cycle resets, you'll be stronger, wiser, closer to solving the mysteries of the island, and finally, breaking the loop.
But watch your back. Juliana, one of your targets, is a rival assassin. Her sole purpose is to sow chaos in your carefully laid plans. Sounds exciting? Well, if you feel like being the villain, you can step in her sneakers and control her in another player's game to create memorable duels and skirmishes.
Whether you decide to break the loop as Colt in the campaign, or become a villain in other players' games as Juliana, you'll choose your tactics, your weapons, your abilities, and tailor your own approach and playstyle. Now, let's talk about the world, and more precisely, Black Reef, as the island itself is a character, and everything you see contributes to the game and the story in Deathloop.
First, take a northern island with a mysterious fishing town, completely isolated from the world. Spice that up with 60s-inspired pop art, and use it as a backdrop for a wild, crazy, never-ending party. Then, you'll get an idea of the world that Arcane Lyon's art team is building for you.
And because Deathloop is supercharged by the power of the PlayStation 5, you can expect a feast for the senses. Smooth frame rate, 4K and HDR support, and we are also utilizing DualSense controller features like haptic feedback and adaptive triggers to immerse you in first-person shooter gameplay.
I'm sure you're eager to see more of Deathloop. Don't worry, we'll be satisfying your curiosity very soon.
Allez, au revoir et merci beaucoup.
Thanks, Dinga. Sorry, lunch. And thanks to all our studios who remain dedicated to delivering amazing experiences that you'll play and love for years to come. A few months ago, we started our celebration of 20 years of Arcane. Here's a quick look at what makes Arcane Studios so special.
Nothing is an accident. Everything is in motion. You up for one last job, Billy?
Like every year, we're running all kinds of deals and specials, including the Arcane Bundle, which features so many of the studio's biggest hits. Throughout the week, you can pick up many of our games for 50% off, some as low as 80% off. And we're also putting ESO's newest chapter, Greymoor, on sale for the very first time. Plus, you can play ESO for free for the next 2 weeks on the platform of your choice. Head to Bethesda.net for all the details, including the Quakecon PC bundle and the worldwide launch of the Doomslayers Digital Edition. And that about wraps it up for me. Before I go, a quick shout out to our sponsors. they'll be giving away some great prizes throughout the show. Also, a reminder, we're supporting a range of charities throughout the stream, and you can donate directly to the same charities we're supporting. These include UNICEF, Direct Relief, NAACP Legal Defense and Educational Fund, and the Trevor Project. And of course, we're continuing to work with one local, Texas-based charity that's near and dear to my heart, Dallas Pets Alive. Don't miss out on getting one or both of these awesome t-shirts. We've got a full schedule on Bethesda.net, along with all the news we've revealed and information on how to participate in our charitable initiatives. And be sure to join us in our Quakecon Discord channel to connect with the community. It's almost like being right there in the BYOC. And now it's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy the next 3 days of streaming. We're honored that you've made Quakecon your home. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have fun.
All right, I'm going to count down the prompter. 3, 2, 1.
Oh shit. Ooh, touch the button.
Hi, folks.
Gonna have to wait for my phone to stop.
Hold on. Nicole!
Deathloop is supercharged. Supercharged.
Really excited about Ancient Gods part. Is that what it is?
Go.
That's what made God. Ugh. God bless America. The sound guy is like, dude, what the
With my Fallout mug.
We're at third point, right here.
And am I, look, I'm easy like...
Giant ass bug.
I could be like this.
Do not put that on camera.